Welcome to Nyabuga 55 Official Academy. Hope you are doing good. It's a beautiful day. And now I'm here today so that we can talk about something. So this is Nyabuga 55 Official Academy. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing, liking and commenting in today's topic. I know majority of people are going to fight me on this, but it's the reality. So before you give your comment, kindly ensure you stick in the video to the end so that at least we can get to discuss on the same. So this is what I want to talk about today, by the way. According to my observation and according to the reality, because I'm a man, I've come to realize that there is no man on this earth of ours that can abandon his seed. In other words, if I try to put it in the other way around, you can say that there is no man in this world of ours who can abandon his kid. What happens in most cases is that for a man to decide to take such a decision and run away or abandon his kid, there are always a lot of reasons behind it. It's only that now our society, we are programmed to just judge very, very fast once such an occurrence has happened. Being a man, I know that feeling. I understand the feeling of a man just appreciating that he has been able to bring a seed onto this world. So abandoning it, it's the last option that can ever come to any man that exists in this life. It doesn't matter whether this man is not completely normal. By saying that, I mean the man might be mad, but this is now funny. Still, this man can be able to recognize his seed, and he will be able to show love this seed as long as he is very, very sure that the seed belongs to him. So now what is happening in our society, whereby now we have so many rumors that are running around, whereby you hear men gave pregnancies and then they ran away or they refused to take responsibilities. According to me, earlier I used to move along with the society, how people just judged this man. But after living in this world of ours for these few years, I've come to realize that there are so many legit lessons that usually make these men make such tough decisions. So number one, it's either this man had a wife and then the wife of this man started playing some games, low-key games. Of course, you know what I mean. That's the woman started maybe sleeping around with other men, that's outside marriage, but she could do it low-key. So as men, we are created in a funny way. We can smell something is not normal very fast. That's now we are created in a way that our instincts that can just come very fast, even without pumping into the real thing. So when this woman engages in such activities in low-key, so this man sensed it, but he didn't bring up the topic because, as you know, majority of women will never accept it. They will never accept to lose. So it will be a fight that will trigger more disastrous occurrences in a relationship. So this man just kept quiet, chose to swallow all the pain by himself, and now he chose to wait for the right moment. And now what guess this right moment? The right moment is when now this woman gets pregnant, that's with a kid. It's automatic when this woman is going to give birth to this child. What do you expect a normal man to do? It's automatic he's going to behave funny. And it's not his fault. It's because of what the woman did earlier on. And then the man just chose to remain stupid and waited for the right time. So that's why some men usually escape pregnancies or abandon pregnancies. What they usually do most of the time is that they ghost. And now the society usually says that the man has done what? Has gone away and he doesn't want to be responsible for his kid, not knowing what happened. And also, the second reason, it can be that maybe there were no issues earlier on in the marriage or in the relationship, but after the woman gave birth, so this man with the time just chose to go and do the DNA test secretly because, you know, as a man, it's good to be sure of things. It's not that you are doubting your woman, but it's good to be sure. This is your seed. This is what I'm going to be responsible for. So when this man took a step of going to do a DNA test to these kids of his, he came to realize that maybe one of the kids is not his. A game had been played in between. And now, because as men, we never like violence, we like our peace, so we never say it. The best solution is to just do what? Do the necessary. That's part ways by ghosting you. You see, so that we can keep our peace. Of course, other people from out here who do not know the story are going to judge or make the man be guilty of avoiding responsibility, but in most cases, a higher percentage usually indicates that it's not the man's fault to run away from responsibilities or taking care of this kid. There is always a legit reason. I'm a very, very strong believer that any man who is in his normal senses, I know, even if this man has no money, even if this man has no capability, as long as the child is his, he will try so hard, he'll do his best so that he can be there for this kid. So all these things that usually happen, if as a society we try to be patient and dig deeper, we are going to realize that there are some things that we never get to understand before we judge men. So that's my observation. I'm not trying to say that 100% of men are, involved in this, but majority of men, there is always a reason. There is always a reason. So what do you think? Maybe you can share with us your wisdom so that we can engage. That's my opinion. So if you have anything that you can share with us, feel free to write it in the comments section. Thank you so much for your time. Peace.